It's all a part of a divine order that is conspiring for the highest good. Even in the darkest night, you're right on time. All right, so what's a paradigm? A paradigm is a belief system pretty much based on a set of ethical and moral values. And so the difference between the old paradigm and the new paradigm is the old paradigm's set of ethical and moral values are closely tied to the ego. So twisted and tied up into victim mentality, false beliefs of right and wrong, good and bad, who's worthy and unworthy and deserving, what's fair and unfair, and so on. So it's an entire belief system. Now, you can hear those words, but you don't actually grasp how much of a stronghold a belief system can have on you until you are challenged to rise out of it. So when you're rising through all those lower beliefs and having your ego shattered and questioning your sanity and thinking you're losing your mind and, saying, well, what do I have to lean on if I don't have anything to fight against or, anything to protect and defend? Because we're often trying to protect and defend unjustly parts of our ego that are like, hey, dude, they're like knocking on the door saying, I gotta go. They're like, our time is done. We're heading out the door. We're gone. So during the process of transformation through all those lower beliefs, because you see, how could you know anything higher if you didn't actually go through the portal of those lower beliefs? You can't jump over them, because if you try to do that, you're going to get sucked right back down. That process can feel like being sucked into the underworld. It can be painful. It can feel like being swallowed whole by the whale. You're going into the belly. You might even forget that this is part of your sacred divine alchemical process. And you might believe that God doesn't love you, or God forgot about you, or, that's the whole beliefs coming back up to the surface of what's fair and unfair. So what do we have to do? We got to take the fact that because you got sucked into the belly of the whale, that's part of your divine unfolding. So that's divine timing. That's not out of place at all. That was meant to happen. That's been planned. So you take the divine orchestration and you mix it in the pot with mystic wisdom. And that's when it goes poof, and those sparks of magic come up and you go, oh, okay. So I'm not out of place. I'm right on time. This is part of my alchemical process. Then you get to start seeing more clearly. Things start rearranging in your mind, and you might question your sanity through that process, and it could be terrifying and scary, because the things that you felt that you could lean on for protection in the past, that's an illusion. Your protection comes from right here. Your protection is in here and in here. And so you're gonna look around and see everyone that doesn't get it yet. It might cause feelings of isolation and loneliness. You might want to go back to the illusions. But staying on the course of your soul's path and staying in contact with spirit, even when people ridicule you, even when people shame you, even when people call you names and everything happens that makes you believe, maybe I've made a huge mistake. Maybe I'm out of place completely. It's all a learning process of saying, no, I know I'm right on time. I don't care what anyone's saying. They're calling me crazy. They're calling me a psychopath. They're saying this about me. And, I'm losing people. It's all a part of a divine order that is conspiring for the highest good. So even in the darkest night, even in the depths of the belly of the whale, you're right on time. Stay your course. Stay true. Trust your soul. This is a time of getting to build your relationship with your spirit and with the spirit of creation. Why? Because you came to be a light warrior. That's why. Thank you for liking today's video. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel and join the community to continue receiving guidance as you reclaim your divinity and step into your soul purpose at this pivotal time on the planet.